Let's now shift our attention to what is happening in the occupied Palestinian territories, whereas the world at this moment is focused on the Gaza Strip. The other occupied Palestinian territory of West Bank is on the boil. The Israeli military has said that it has killed the head of Hamas in Jenin and 2 other fighters. Is a major escalation as its operations continue for the 3rd straight day. And our next report tells you as to what is happening at this moment in the West Bank, which is grappling with a humanitarian crisis of its own. Take a look.
Israel's battle in Gaza for the past 10 months is drawing fierce international condemnation.
Everyone has a right and should have their voices heard. I am speaking now, but on the subject, I will say this. The President and I are working around the clock. We've got to get a hostage deal done and get a ceasefire done now.
Just 60 miles away, another major escalation has been playing out in the occupied West Bank. As Israel briefly pauses the Gaza onslaught, it has launched an expansive offensive in the occupied territories of West Bank. Israel's unrelenting offensive has already claimed 16 lives in the past 3 days. The attacks come amid a surge in Israeli settler violence across the West Bank and occupied East Jerusalem, where Palestinian lives and their homes and infrastructure have been targeted. But Israel says its military operation is necessary to end the attacks in the West Bank. Palestinians, however, feel that the violence will only lead to dangerous results. The UNHCR has called on Israel to immediately cease its operation.
A major operation by Israeli security forces in the occupied West Bank risks seriously deepening an already catastrophic situation. Israel's operations in Jenin, in Tubas and in Tulkarm today takes the overall death toll in the West Bank since 7th of October to 637 people killed. Many children have been killed while throwing stones at highly protected Israeli security forces, as have other Palestinians, posing no imminent threat to life.
The bombardments in Jenin and Tulkarm have left civilians fearing for their lives. Bullet-riddled homes and walls have become a common sight in the West Bank.
I was sleeping in the bedroom. Suddenly I looked at the surveillance cameras and saw that the Israeli army had entered and stormed the house. They entered while I was sleeping in bed. They said, "Stop and don't move." They tied my hands with a plastic handcuff and told me to lie down on the floor.
Palestinian authorities claim the death toll in the region since the war began is the highest in 15 years. As many as 652 people have been killed since October 7 last year. With the West Bank reaching a boiling point, is Israel complicating the ongoing ceasefire negotiations? More importantly, are 3 million Palestinians in the West Bank heading towards a similar fate like Gaza? Bureau Report, WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.